Hey there guys, this is Phone Tech Kid, and today we're going to be taking a look at some tips and tricks for your new Moto X. Guys, let's get right into this video. So as I said, today we're going to be looking at some tips that I have after using the Moto X for a couple of days. So the Moto X is already a really good device, but this video I'm going to try to help you guys get the best possible experience that you could get from your Moto X. So obviously right now there is no way to root the Moto X, at least the AT&T model. So you're going to have to kind of do some stuff by yourself without flashing ROMs. The first thing that I do recommend is go into your settings and go to about phone. Okay, about phone. And if you go to the bottom and go to build number, keep tapping that until you are a developer. It'll pop up. And go to developer options. And once you get there, you want to go down to the different animation speeds and go through and change them to 0.5. Basically what this will do is it will give you quicker animations and your phone will feel and have a faster experience. And basically all it does is speed up its animations. So that's actually a really big feature that I use all the time, and I highly recommend doing that. The next thing I want to look at is kind of the basic settings that you do get with this phone, and one of them is active notifications. So definitely go set this up, and once you're done going through the setup, you want to lock your phone. And basically what it does is it gives you a clock feature where it shows you the clock and also all the notifications you get, or your latest notification, and you would be able to swipe up and get to your latest notification. So this goes on and off, so there's no burn-in on the Super AMOLED screen on the device, and I highly suggest using this feature, as it's really convenient when you're pulling it out of your pocket and it shows you the clock. So it's either pulling out of the pocket or picking it up off the table, and that feature does work flawlessly. The next thing I want to look at is the Google Now. So if we go back again into settings, which is where you'll be customizing a lot, we have touchless control. After you've played around here and chosen what you want to choose, basically what this does is it lets you activate Google Now from wherever you are. So I'm going to put the device down, I'm going to say, okay, Google Now. Okay, let's try again. Okay, Google Now. What is the score to the San Francisco Giants game? So as you can see, it takes a little bit time to load it up and search.
The Giants lost to the Diamondbacks 4-3.
So there's the Giants losing again, not a good year. But as you can see, the feature does work. And one thing I did notice, when you first record your voice, as it only opens to your voice, then you'll have to kind of say it in the exact way, otherwise you might have some different problems with it. The next thing I want to do involves the camera. So I'm pretty sure most of you guys have heard that the camera is pretty bad on this device, and I kind of agree and I kind of disagree. There's a lot of cool things that I want to show you guys right now. The first thing is the settings. So basically, if you swipe to the side, you get a bunch of different quick settings that you could toggle. The first thing I highly suggest toggling is the one at the very bottom, which basically gives you the option when you're locked, if you flip your wrist twice, it opens up the camera immediately. So that's a really nice thing, and definitely enable that right away. Next thing that I did enable is touch to focus. So basically before, if we have it disabled, it would kind of choose its own area to focus, and when you click to take a picture, it would take the picture, but it wouldn't really focus where you wanted it to be. So if we go back and enable touch to focus, it does take a little bit more time to shoot, but then at least you do get a focus in on what you wanted to focus in. The next thing and last thing that I suggest enabling is HDR. So it's at the very top, and you click on it and you click on. And basically what this does is it will give you much better color in your shots than you would get on HDR off. So this actually has been pretty good for my for the Moto X's camera, and I've been able to take much better shots, as you can see, than I was taking before with HDR off. So the last main thing that I kind of wanted to show you guys that I suggest using is an app called Battery Widget Pro in the Play Store. So search this up, and it's actually called Battery Widget Reborn. And so I have the beta free version, so you could just go in here and install it. Once you've installed it, it will give you basically a battery percentage up in your notification bar. If I show you right there, you can see that there is the battery percentage. So that is also a really nice feature that I like, as when you first get the Moto X, you don't get the option of battery percentage. And since you can't root it right now and install any ROMs, this is probably the best thing that you could get. Also, you can go here and enable a chart in the notification area to show you how your battery life has been changing, and you could also add different tiles. I usually like to keep it off, and basically it just shows you an estimate of how much longer they think your battery will last. And one more thing I actually want to mention is that try to keep stuff black. And I know that sounds weird, but let me explain. The AMOLED screens can get much better battery life when you have black apps, black wallpapers, and you will be getting a lot better battery life. So, for example, I have Bacon Reader right here, and I changed it to black right away, and battery, when you're in those apps, it consumes a lot less battery. Same for wallpapers. Right now I kind of have a colorful wallpaper, as you can see, but if you change it to a black wallpaper, then your battery life will probably perform better, as people do spend a lot of time on their home screens. So whenever possible that you could change the theme of an app to black, then definitely do it, as it will improve your battery life. Maybe not drastically, but it will be an improvement. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to give you some tips and tricks for your new Moto X to kind of give you a better experience while we don't have the option to root yet. I'm really enjoying this device. Plenty of videos coming and coverage of the Moto X. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.